So I had to share the story real quick about this organization called Coalition Life. They had their annual benefit last week and they had a little bit of a surprise. But before I get into that story, I wanted to tell you what they do. Coalition Life is a pro-life organization that funds three things primarily. First, prayer to end abortion. And then they have a pregnancy resource center that provides free pregnancy tests as well as counseling. That one, thanks to a Missouri law, allows for a 70% tax credit for any donations given to this organization. Third, they fund those fun people that stand outside of Planned Parenthoods and harass women. They refer to them as sidewalk counselors. Well, this organization had some, let's call them party crashers, at their annual benefit last week. So those were members of an organization called Resist STL, and you might guess they disagree with Coalition Life on a few things. So how did they end up at the annual benefit and on the stage? Well, I think this is a great story, and frankly, it's some Ocean's 11 shit, so let's get into it. So credit to the Riverfront Times. If you want to check out this article, it's got a lot more information, but I'll give you the overview. Basically, the Resist STL protesters volunteered for Coalition Life so they could infiltrate the organization. And they had prepared and role-played and practiced to be ready for this event in the days leading up. What they did is they did this in multiple waves. So first, they had two members of their organization start handing out reproductive justice literature and condoms and lube to the folks attending the event. This got security to focus on those two women, take them out, and of course, it also then made them realize, oh, some of our volunteers might actually be protesters, so they sent all of their volunteers away. That didn't work, though, because Resist STL had also infiltrated some of the tables sitting down and watching the event. And when the time was right, they all got up, they interrupted the keynote speaker, and you saw what happened, right? Because security was focused on the two people from earlier, it took them much longer to get out there and get them out. And when they did, they finally escorted them out. In fact, they even handcuffed a few people. But I'll say the folks from Coalition Life, a nice woman in a red dress came up and said, "We don't want to press charges. You can let them go," which the police did. But here's the kicker. The lady in the red dress was from Resist STL.